Welcome to my Hebrew channel, Milabraika. Today I'm looking at Psalm 13, and this is one of the key phrases in the psalm. But the psalm is a psalm of complaints or lament, and it's a very personable psalm, Psalm of David. I have tended to avoid the first 22 psalms of the package because many of them are this kind. They have this kind of feeling to it. They have a lot of personal, really beat down type of feeling, and it's a little hard to get over that. Well, in this case, the psalm begins that way, but certainly doesn't end that way. So we have a beautiful ending here to the psalm, which we'll be getting to. So stick through to the end of the study. It's going to be good at the end. Well, is this also good at the start as to the kind of troubles and trials we're going through? Yagel Levi Beshuatecha. Okay, my heart. Levi is my heart. Yagel rejoices again. The Gal it is going around in circles, rolling out itself in such a way that's very happy. Gal, incidentally, often fits in with words to be very happy, and this is one of them right here. Yagal Levi Beshuatecha, in your salvation. We see Shua, okay, right here. Shua, of course, a hidden reference to Jesus. And to the chief musician, Psalm of David, Leman Hasheach, Mishmor LaDavid. And look at the structure here. Wow. Adonai, 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 Adonai. Okay. Wow. 4 times out here. And each one is a rhetorical question. Rhetorical questions will receive an answer, or the answer is inside the question. So these questions are asked because they will be having an answer. So, and also take a quick note. Look at Tishkaheni. Look at Mimeni. Look at Nafshi. Levi. Levavi. These are all Hittite yods, and this means to me, to me, to me, to me, or from me. And so it makes it very personable. Here you have even my enemies, or you be. So, Le Man Sheach, to the chief musician, okay, the top musician, the most complete musician, because then we'll get to this root here again. Le Man Sheach, Mishmor. Shmor also is the shmor, okay, the strumming of the harp. Okay, Mishmor David, Psalm of David. The David here, David. Most certainly, sentiments of David, very clear to hear in this psalm. Adana, how long, how long, how long, how long? Okay, all of them. And this ad also means until then. Okay, until how long? Until how long? Okay, ad, up to how long? Ad means sort of. It's a preposition, means going towards something. Okay, ad. Adana, Jehovah, Mishkanheni, you will forget me. Nasha, okay. Look at Nun, Sadik, Chet, Nun, Sadik, Chet. And for once here, a title helps us determine a little bit what's going on here. And this is Nasha means the top forgetting, the complete forgetting. Okay, how long will you forget me? Like like the top musician. Okay, Nasha. Okay, completely. Adana, Tashtir. How long will you hide? Tashtir. Okay, you have Tau, and that's the second persons, of course, in this ending here. Tashtir, you will hide. Et fanecha, your face. Direct object marker here of the et, and then fanecha, your face. The face, when the face is facing and looking at us directly, he's paying attention to us. But if it's turned away, you go, oh, he ain't looking at me anymore. So the position of the face, and we find this in kings in their throne rooms. It's very important what direction the face is pointed. So, Fanecha, your face, mimeni, from me. So it doubled up min here, from, and then from me. Okay, and we just say from me. Okay, and how long will you turn your face from me? Ad how long? Ad ana, how long? Eshit. First person again here, starting out with the prefix verb here in Aleph. So ishit, I will place, or I will set. Shit is to shet, to place. Ishit, asot, counsel, asot. Benafshi, in my heart. Yego, and this is have sorrow. Belavi, Yomam, in my heart. Doubled out bet here in the lev. So it's the short form will be lamet bet, and the long form is lamet bet bet. So Belavi, my heart, Yomam, all the day long. Every day, all day long. Really a long time to suffer. Adonai, Yarum, how long rises up. Okay, Rum is going up high. We find it in the name Avram, Abraham, and it's going up or higher. Oyavi, my enemies, ally on me. Okay, ally over me. So how long are my enemies lifting themselves up over me? You have a certain reflexive sense here of the surik in the middle, making this one be exalted or being higher than me. And so here's a petition again. Ha, vita, okay, and then I have the paleographic form of the tet, and it's a mark that's on the ground, and boom, you're look at this spot, okay? It indicates a spot we have to take good consideration of. So habita, anina, answer to me. Now, answer can be just simply answer a question, but also answer in actions, and we find that if you look towards Ruth, the first chapter, and the times that Naomi uses this verb, it's very much an action verb of what Jehovah does, or in that case, Shaddai does. So, Ane, how will you answer me with actions? Jehovah, Elohai, Jehovah my God. Ha-ira, okay, this is based on the aleph resh, which we find very much in the noun or, light, okay, and this is the verbal form of that, of course. Enlighten, make light in my eyes. Pen, Ishan, lest I sleep. Same Ishan we find in Psalm 121, and there it is, Jehovah sleeping, but here it's David sleeping. Pen, lest I sleep. Incidentally, we've seen this root here, Fanecha, your face, and this is lest your face turn towards me sleeping. Okay, Pen, Ishan, Hamavet, in the death. Ooh, this is serious. Lay down to sleep, and during the sleep, I would die. Now, when you're a very old person, good way to go. But if you're young, no, this is not so great to pass away when you're still young. So, Pen Ishan, Hamavet, Pen Yomar. Okay, now take a look. Usually, Yomar has a milad accenting. This one's a milra accenting. When you see milra accenting on this verb, pay attention, lest they say, he says, okay, yeah, Pen Yomar, Oive, they say, my enemies, Yech Kol Tech, I will do them in totally, okay? Kol is a well-known word for everything or all, and I will totally do them in. So this is a verbal form of kol. So, and incidentally, you notice here it's kamisatu. It's a close syllable, no accent, so it's going to be Yech Kol Tiv. You will total me out. Okay, you will total me out. You will He has prevailed over me. Sharai, my foes. Okay, the ones who harass me. Sharai. Yigalu, they are spinning around in happiness. Okay, and incidentally, the pen we have here, lest. This pen is carried. The sense of it's carried through, although physically it's not carried through. So, Sharai. Yegalu, ki, emot, so that I am shaken. This also, we see this mot as well in Psalm 121, for the sun will shake me, the sun will smite me. So, lest my hosts rejoice because I have been smitten or been hit. So, and then we get into the real feelings of David, and we've seen a lot of confession or a lot of affirmation of troubles in life, and here we turn and affirm. Here's the answer then to all those rhetorical questions. But I trust in your steadfast love. Ve ani, and then I, and then ve. We have to take this as a contrasting conjunction here. It's not just and, it's but, in place of. Okay, so ve ani in place of, and but, and Behasdecha, and your steadfast love. Hasid, of course, Hesed, when you see that, it's a root, it's a double segolate here, but of course in agglutinated form, it's going to be stretched out and have much, well, still a lot of E sounds in it. Behasdecha, okay, this Shabbat is going to be a silent Shabbat here. Behasdecha, and your love, steadfast love, your Hesed, okay, Behasdecha. Batachti, I trust. Okay, batachti, and again have paleographic form of the tet, and it's a spot that I put my firmly on. Okay, this is what I can stand firmly on. Okay, on that X on the ground right there, put a mark and stand on it firmly. Okay, batachti. Yagan, and then I rejoices. Okay, my heart. Okay, Yagel, my heart. Levi, Yagel, my heart is spinning. It's happy. It's so happy it's going around in circles. Okay, you can feel it in your heart going round and round. Levi, my heart is happy. They're spinning. Be Yeshuatecha, in your salvation, and this is be, preposition prefix down here, and Yeshua, as this is here, Yeshua. This is incidentally one of the names pulled from Nehemiah 3. So, but this is very much hey, Yeshua. In modern Hebrew, Yeshua is Jesus. Okay, so this is salvation, of course, and as a noun. See that here with the tau at the end. But it's a sort of a foreshadowing of Jesus. Okay, and the salvation that comes from Jehovah comes from Jesus. So Yagel, Levi, Beshuatecha, and your salvation and your Jesus. So this Jesus belongs to, of course, Jehovah. Here, the affirmations here before Jehovah, and then Eshira, and then I sing. Shir, of course, is a song, and Eshira, this is a prefixed first person verb right here. Eshira, le Yehovah, la Yehovah, to Jehovah. Ki gamal li, because he has treated me, or he's treating me well. He's doing very well for me. The mnemonic here, of course, is gamel, camel. Camels treat their owners well. Of course, when the owners treat their camels well, okay, fine. But this is a very extensive verb form here. Noun, of course, is camel, but those are great animals, treat us very well. So take it as, remember it through the animal that does a really good job. So ki gamal, because he has treated me generously, alai, to me. And we find in Corinthians, so keep me from becoming conceited, because, so to keep me from becoming conceited, this is Paul, of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. Okay? For when I'm weak, then I'm strong. So all of the things that David went through, all of the enemies lording it over him, and all those evil things that were happening on him, when we are in the middle of that and we find ourselves weak, okay, we most certainly are weak. At that point, it's the strength of God that manifests itself, and we know that we can survive and we can go forward only because God is with us, and that we give him the praise and honor for all the things that he is doing for us. So when bad things happen, it's a time to turn to the Lord and say, oh, how long is this going to be? It's going to be a short time. It happens. But we most certainly know that the Lord rescues those who turn to him in trust. So until the next time.